Mesanso ema obi biara akwa ababiem e de buy channel yi so unya subscribe ya mesrew na wa subscribe no like no share video yi e de ama woni no so enya bi ahwe na bibia etimi akoyi e de ama na butua nsema na tese enam internet no so no asom no ayareho ne nso no akwakwa etese eye no na aba ntinu obia ebetimi afa ne sa na butua nsema na tese etwaguo no ye ni na yenya ne ntie se nurse for akọ strike ana tese nya sam kitu akra over 250,000 nurses and Ghana han say na tese omunse omako strike enuntinu ama ukọ hospital enya de obia ebehwe obekọ no na obia nso eni hono na tese se bibi boni na eto na ato na according to a reporter yensa aka no omo chese se wo de weni kopiem away OTI regional ade a asem no eni enya ho no ye pa efi se oba na se wasem no serious den kra enya de obia ebefiu efi se obia nso no eni ho no ana ombe attend to se omo behwew anase omo bema eduru se koto anase bibisa omo ba embeka hwe enchiro na omo chese nipa hwira na ehwere omo kwa ho no ma na chese enya asem keto akra na busua nsema owura bi etimi dia babeto abonte na chese oye OTI region nurse for penny bako na nsema odi ababegu aponso eni enya intimi se umre no yebekọ ni akwakotie ni eba edidi akani na ababesoso medawase.
That is a voice of a nursing officer. And you see, these things, if you have not been in the field before, you will not understand. And I've been in the field, and this is one of the reasons why I ran away.
So if you are taking 4,000, if you say 4,000 a month, how many years will you take to get that money?
All right, I won't tell you the hospital, but he's in OTI region. So we are going to inquire from him how the strike is going, and then other matters. So I'm dialing the number. I hope you are able to hear me. The person Yes, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, how are you doing?
I'm good.
I forget say you know they speak tree. Right. So I'm right here on TikTok live. Okay. And then we are discussing the strike of nurses. And say we are nursing officer. Just that I've not mentioned your hospital, but okay. You are one of the regions, the newly created regions. Now strike on the cousin. How is it going?
You are the two team. Okay, the strike there. I think on my end we are on strike though. But when it comes, we only go when they are. Not all of us do, only few. For example, people who work in this theater and maternity. Okay, so we only attend to cases that are very serious. That's where you go. But rather than that, I think all GRM members are in the house, and we have few deep energy members that are around who are floating. So places where attention are needed, they just move to that side. So currently, emergency is closed. But if the immediate cases, probably someone is at the OPD, which of course is a UPNG member who leave the OPD and come and attend to the immediate cases. So this is how we are managing here.
Okay, so there's one question I've been asking on Facebook. Okay. And you and I, we have background in health, and of course, you were my roommate and then coursemate. I have to put that on record. Just that I'll be wondering that doctors are taught basic nursing in their first year. PAs are also taught basic nursing. I'm even sure most even dietitian and co must have some basic thing in basic nursing. Why is it difficult for them then to step in and run the facility just like nurses were present?
You see, I think the doctors it boils down to the numbers.
Okay.
For example, probably you go in my facility. For example, doctors are not up to 5.
Hey.
I'm
shouting because I know that facility. So I'm wondering how 5 doctors will take care of such a big facility. Wow.
You get it. And the PAs too, I think government haven't absorbed them. I think they are being paid from the IGF, that kind of thing.
Wow.
So PAs too, they are also few. So based on the number, I'm not sure they can contain all these things. You get. So
I remember when I work at that facility. Some of the medical officers were doubling as the surgeons, so they were doing.
Yes.
They are still doing that.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, I
So,
see.
so over here, I think most of the surgery we do are mostly CS.
Yes.
CS.
Yes.
CS.
Wow.
So that was it. We do CS. You don't do CS in here and few other things, but mostly CS that we do here.
Right. I'm told per the single spine salary no structure no.
Yes.
Right now, Ghana hano. Right now in Ghana no.
Yeah. Oh, again, you speak, I will understand.
Yes. Don't worry. Right now in Ghana, we know say an entry level nurse. Okay, that's a diploma nurse, and many people don't know the difference most of the time.
Oh,
But okay, so the person wears green and then white around the neck. The white color, they are the diploma nurses. So staff nurse, good. So that person basically is going home with around 2,500 cedis a month.
No, it's more than that.
They are taking more than that to the house.
Yeah, they are thinking about it's over 3,500.
As they are taking to the house as a staff nurse.
Net pay, that means take over 3,000 and some coins. It's not, they are not at 3,000.
Okay, so then the nursing officers are taking around 4,000.
4,000, roughly 4,000.
Good, but so people are saying that you are taking 30 million, 40 million. What is your problem again?
Yeah, 40 million.
Yes. So what is the problem again?
What is the problem again? You're talking about. You see, when you even go to other, even for example, I don't want to compare doctors with nurses, isn't it? But if you see doctors, they are what's the name? They are continuous service things that are there. For example, even you have a doctor taking research and book allowance, someone that is in their ward. Someone that is in their ward always. Why is he taking the book research allowance for? And doctor, you know that in every facility they are being given bungalows.
Yes.
You get?
Yes.
They are going bungalows, being furnished and go. Still, they take housing allowance and do kind of things. You get it? And with the college allowance, I think there are just a few things. There are not even many things that are even asking. There are just a few. I think so the company of our 8.
Yeah. And
we're not major things. I think 8% of base salary for I think.
Yeah, so those are there. So, but how do you feel? How do you feel knowing that you, as a nursing officer, okay, you are going home every month with something around 4,000? Our colleagues that we completed with, who are now in the UK, in the US, at the end of the month, they are going home with over 20,000 cedis. 20,000, the cedis equivalent. We know that the living is not the same. So I asked one of our colleagues how much they are able to save, okay, roughly in a month. The average I've heard so far is around 8,000 Ghana cedis that they are able to save, put aside at the end of the month. And that 8,000 is more than your salary you are taking home. So how do you feel about that?
It's not though, but you see, people will say that you can't compare those outside with Ghana and go. Even now, even if you take into consideration itself, 4,000 in Ghana is not seen as anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't those. The 4,000 is now Charlie. Yeah. Things are costly. 4,000. You take 4,000, you go out, you come back. It's not anything. The value is not. People even make 40 million. I see you something. The value now. The money has only value. So that 4,000 is not anything. It's not anything at all. I think we deserve a bit more than that. Even now we are on strike and people are striking. So they should tell you that our work needs to be looked at.
Rewarded. Now finally, some people we are hearing that some of you actually even do overtime because there is shortage of staff. Is that true?
Of course, we do that. For me, even sometimes I run 24 hours.
Hey.
Yes, sometimes when there are cases that are really critical, I